Go right now.
Tonight, only on Channel 10. Find out what state was ranked as first in the nation.
Also, find out what faculty received Excellence in Teaching Awards.
And discover who was chosen as this year's PALS speaker.
Find out how March Madness is surprising its fans.
And what addition Twitter has made to its platform. Good evening, I'm Kyle Alexander.
And I'm Allie Healy. This is WHEI News Center 10, and a happy March 22nd. WHEI brings you today's late-breaking stories by the students inside the Media Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
Don't touch that remote, dial, smartphone, or whatever you are watching us on.
WHEI News Center 10, live at 5, starts now.
Welcome back to News Center 10, live at 5 for Thursday, March 1st, 2018.
Let's get to our first story of the night.
Wednesday afternoon, a teacher was taken into custody after allegedly firing at least one shot at a Georgia high school. The Dalton Police Department has identified the suspect as social studies teacher Jesse Randall Davidson. Davidson has been employed with the school since 2004. Dalton High School was placed on lockdown, and police have confirmed that no children were in danger during the time of the incident. Davidson is being charged with aggravated assault, carrying a weapon on school grounds, terroristic threats, reckless conduct, possession of a gun during commission of a crime, and disrupting public school.
The world's biggest streaming service, Spotify, has filed paperwork to start trading their shares publicly on the New York Stock Exchange. The firm is expecting to be valued at more than $23 billion. Spotify, launched in 2008, has over 150 million monthly active users and 71 million paid subscribers. Europe is its top market, and in 2017, the Swedish company had a revenue of $4.99 billion. There is no information as of yet on when the stock listing will occur, but the company is expecting to sell $1 billion worth in shares.
For the second year in a row, U.S. News & World Report has evaluated and ranked all 50 states. Iowa came out at the top of the list this year, followed by Minnesota and Utah. According to this year's report, rankings are determined by how each of the 50 states perform across 8 categories. Some of these categories include care, education, economy, infrastructure, crime, and fiscal stability. The results from each category were based on the average of a 2 years' worth of data. The states ranked in the bottom 3 include New Mexico, Mississippi, and lastly, Louisiana. That wraps up our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere. Find out what exciting things are happening on campus. Plus, a look into the wonderful world of sports. All that and more coming up after the break.
You're watching WHEI TV 10. Woo!
Student programming from the Media Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
If only cars could talk, what would they say about their owners?
So, I guess the love affair is over?
What do you mean?
Well, he must be looking to get rid of you if he left you unlocked with the keys in the ignition.
He still cares. He's just thoughtless sometimes.
Leaving the keys in an unlocked beauty like you, that's an open invitation.
Oh! Who's this guy? Keep your hands to yourself, fella.
It was nice talking to you.
The easiest way to have your car stolen today? Leave it unlocked with the keys inside. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
See that cute little dog in the pet store window? Chances are it came from a puppy mill, a breeding facility that forces caged, neglected, and often sick dogs to churn out puppy after puppy to be sold for profit. Meanwhile, millions of wonderful, healthy pets end up in animal shelters. But with one simple choice, you can help, just by deciding to adopt instead of purchase your next pet. Not only are you saving a life, you're taking a stand against puppy mills. Visit bestfriends.org to learn more.
I'm Ben Utek. I played high school, college, and pro football, helping my team win the 2006 championship. My career ended after I suffered my 5th concussion. More than 1 million athletes suffer a concussion each year. The American Academy of Neurology recommends athletes thought to have a concussion be immediately removed from play and assessed by a healthcare professional trained in concussion. This isn't just about sports. It's about your brain. When in doubt, sit it out. A message from the American Academy of Neurology.
Welcome back to News Center 10 live at 5.
Let's check into the latest news with our Heidelberg Campus News segment. 4 Heidelberg University faculty members were honored for their excellence last Friday night. The annual awards were presented at a dinner with the Board of Trustees, and each award recipient gave remarks about the importance of teaching, research, and service to students. The Distinguished Scholarship and Research Award went to English professor Dr. Emily Isaacson. The Reem Paradiso Distinguished Teaching Award went to music professor Dr. Greg Ramsdell. Political science professor Dr. Mark O'Reilly received the Frost Kalnow Professorship in the Humanities, and chemistry professor Dr. Nate Barris received the Distinguished Service Award, presented for the first time. Congratulations to all of the professors for their accomplishments.
Piano teacher and performer Jeff Mancher will perform a guest recital of Choosing Joy, Music from a Cancer Journey at Heidelberg University at 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 17th in Brenneman Music Hall. Mancher performs at music festivals all across the U.S., and he's a strong advocate for the works of living composers alongside classical masterpieces. Mancher received his bachelor's degree from Brandon University, his master's degree from the University of Nebraska, and his doctoral degree from Bowling Green State University. Mancher currently serves on the faculties of the Toledo Symphony School of Music, Bowling Green State University, and Heidelberg University. His performance for Heidelberg speaks to his wife's successful battle with cancer last year and is free and open to the public. Influential CEO, leader, and news media educator and philanthropist Monica C. Lozano will be the keynote speaker for Heidelberg University's Spring Patricia Adams Lecture Series next month. Heidelberg is inviting the community to attend dinner and Lozano's keynote address titled My American Story, A Family, a Business, a Dream, at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, April 5th in Cyberling Gymnasium. During her campus visit, Lozano will meet with students in various settings. She will also be participating in the School of Business, Computer Science, and Information Technology's annual Women Entrepreneur Awards program. The dinner and keynote address cost will range from $25 to $35. Reservations are needed by March 29th and can be made by visiting www.heidelberg.edu/patadams.
Heidelberg University School of Music and Theater invites community to a drumming workshop with percussion expert and music educator Mark Stone. Starting at 9 a.m. on Saturday, March 17th in Brenneman Music Hall, Stone will be teaching several workshops, some of which include exploring African music and exploring Indian music. The day of workshops will end with a performance by Mark Stone in a drum circle with all participants, as well as a member of the Pontiac Arts Commission. Stone is currently Associate Professor of Music at Oakland University and is also the Arts Area Leader for the OU and Pontiac Initiative. Participating in the workshop will cost $10 for high school students, $20 for Ohio Music Education Association members, and $30 for the general public.
Well, I'm really excited for PALS. I think it's going to be really good this year.
I'm really excited for the drum workshop. I think that'll be very fun to go try and play different types of music.
Yeah, super fun.
That's all we have for Berg's campus news today. When we return, we'll take a look at Heidelberg's social media spotlight.
News Center 10 live at 5. We'll be right back.
It's cool to do some things on your own, but when it comes to straightening your teeth, trying to do it yourself can cause serious damage and tooth loss. The American Association of Orthodontists wants everyone to know that moving teeth is a healthcare procedure. It needs the supervision of an expert. Orthodontists are experts in moving teeth and aligning jaws. They have 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school in an accredited orthodontic residency program. They make sure that your own smile is your best smile. For more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
Whose idea was this? Did you think this was a good idea? Who got the paint out? Brother did?
What is funny?
I don't think this is funny at all. Who's gonna clean it up?
I thought everything would go back to how it used to be. But that wasn't realistic for him. Or our family. Make the Connection helped me realize that we are not alone. Other families are dealing with similar challenges and working toward the right solutions together. Visit maketheconnection.net to see stories like ours and learn how your family can start the journey toward recovery today.
Military life is rewarding, but it isn't always easy.
Managing the stress can affect even the strongest warrior.
But I will stay mission ready.
I will keep my mind and body fit.
Talk to my chaplain.
Seek care early. Strive for progress, not perfection.
I got this.
I got this.
Take the first step. There's no better time than now.
Reaching out is a sign of strength. Visit realwarriors.net or call 866-966-1020.
Welcome back to WHEI.
It's time to throw it over to Kyle to take a look at what's trending today in social media.
Twitter has announced its official launching of its bookmarks feature. This addition to the social media platform comes from Twitter users wanting a save button separate from the favorite button, especially because of the nature of certain tweets. Many users have often complained that when they favorite a tweet, it is open to the public. So this change comes with the hopes of providing users with an opportunity to save tweets to themselves privately. This change also comes not long after Facebook's official rollout of emoticons for posts that they do not necessarily like. Hopefully this addition to Twitter will allow people to feel more comfortable saving posts that they don't necessarily love. That's all we have for your social media news today. Let's give it back to Allie to give us our sports segment.
The NCAA tournament got started last weekend across the country, and there was definitely some March Madness going on. Fans everywhere filled out brackets in hopes that this may be the year they get it right. Avid basketball fan Chaz Bova did not have a perfect bracket, but the craziness of all the upsets seemed to make him happy.
So far, I think it's been a pretty unbelievable tournament. 16 seed over 1, it's never happened. So we got to witness some history. Things got shaken up, not how we expected. I know my bracket was busted after the first day, so pretty cool stuff.
Tonight with more games starting at 7:30. Make sure you're tuned in to catch all of the madness. And that's all we have for your Heidelberg Sports Report.
Well, I don't know about you, Allie, but my bracket is done.
Yep, same. First day. Busted.
Arizona totally messed me up this week.
Thanks, Kentucky.
When we return, find out what popular franchise is releasing a new role-playing game.
Hey Spencer, can you whistle?
No, it's impossible to whistle. I cannot whistle. It's impossible to whistle.
Can I see you try?
Yeah.
My dad was in the Air Force for 26 years. When I was applying for scholarships, we came across Thanks USA, which helps military children earn scholarships towards whatever university they want.
Education gives you the chance to find
the nexus between your unique passions and gifts and the needs of the world around you.
You realize that ripple effect, that you give them an education and they're going to take it and run.
Myth. Lightning never strikes the same spot twice. Fact. It strikes the Empire State Building about 25 times a year. Myth. Bats are blind. Fact. They see as well as you and I. Myth. Sending goods is the best aid to disaster victims. Fact. Cash is best. After shipping, a case of water costs about $196. That can buy 10 gallons of water. Cash sent is help received. You have a big heart. Use it for smart compassion.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Welcome back to WHEI News Center 10 live at 5.
Let's get to the last story of the night.
The Harry Potter franchise is releasing a new role-playing game titled Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. The game will be rolling out for iOS and Android later this spring.
Players will learn spells to unlock secrets, make friends, and interact with professors throughout the game. Players will also see magic duels between students, but the game will be set before Harry Potter arrived to Hogwarts, so there will be no threat of Lord Voldemort popping up.
The game aims to allow players to live out their own Hogwarts adventures. It is currently available for pre-registration on Google Play ahead of its full release. Pre-registering guarantees Google customers that they will be immediately notified when Hogwarts Mystery is available for download. This game sounds pretty magical.
Yeah, it does. You know what else is magical? Having babies.
This is true. Congratulations to Nathan Cudietta and Dr. Denenberg on baby Anastasia this past week.
Woo.
Big shout out to them. Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication and Media from inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week for another.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Allie.
And for all the WHEI production crew, we thank you for watching.